that's my old dog. What the hell happened? I don't know. I said, there it is, come on over. I said, wait, that's us at the beach. What the hell happened? I don't know. There it is, come on over. I said, well, that's my dead husband. He said, that is straight from hell.
This happened to me recently. And we've all done this, right? You ever accidentally lock yourself out of your own house? And then you're forced to break into your own house? And you realize how fucking easy it was to break into your own house? How have we not been murdered?
Wait a second, what the hell would it be? Okay, good. Sorry, it's been a long day, and then now jokes, and now Alzheimer's. I had some McDonald's the other day. I don't know why. To me, eating McDonald's is just kind of like sleeping with someone you shouldn't have.
Wow.
You wake up the next morning going, oh, what the hell did I do that for? And then you just avoid them for months. Then you come out of that bar one night hammered at 3 a.m. and you're like, one more time!
So, being, I mean, I'm here as a voice actor and stuff like that, but I do still do a fair bit of stand-up, and it's stressful, Joe, because of the hours. You know, you fly into a town, you work 15, 20 minutes a night, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm tired now. But the one thing every comic does, kills time. You gotta kill time in the day, you know. Favorite way to do that? Movies. Every comic I know, hooked on movies. I'm no different. I'm glued to the TV as often as I can. And recently I saw a documentary about the sinking of the Titanic. Not the movie, because that was on next. But they had the documentary, I guess, to explain what the hell was about to happen. In case anybody was confused. And they're sending around, at the time, they sent around this reporter, and he was trying to track down survivors for a one-on-one interview. What the hell for? These people would have been like 104 years old, you know, let them. Well, why the hell are you bothering them, for God's sake, you know? Not that they're going to be coherent at that point, you know?
What was it like when you boarded the ship in London? You're my grandson? Did you actually hear the iceberg strike the ship? I think these nurses are stealing my shoes.
I love every type of, you know what I like? My favorite kind of movie? 70s crime movies. Pimp and whore and drug trafficking, lots of hair, right? They try to remake a lot of these movies now, right? Oh, it's a new hip cast trying to remake. It loses its effect. You know why? Power windows! In the 70s, you got that pimp guy who pulls up to somebody and lays down the shit. And pulls up. You tell Rico I'm looking for him. When I find him, I'm gonna mess him up good. What'd you say? I'm not trying to be in the steering wheel.
Wrong.
They make that movie now, loses its effect. You know, got the pimp guy pulls up to somebody's street level, lays down the shit. You tell Rico I'm looking for him, I'm gonna mess him up good. I like movies from the UK. Big fan of UK movies. I just like the UK in general, because they're an English-speaking country who somehow can turn the name Mike into 3 syllables. You ever see them do that? Watching like Coronation Street.
I went to the market, you never guess who I saw there. Who? Man! How did you get there? I
I don't know, maybe your road is bad. Also, there's some fabulous English actors out there. My favorite, Jason Statham. You guys are fans of Jason Statham? I think he's been around so long just because of his diversity. Right? Every movie, different. It's like Jason Statham in the movie Snatch. Johnny, what you talking about? And Jason Statham in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. What you talking about, Johnny? And Jason Statham, if he had appeared in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I understand your name's Johnny. What you talking about? He's a chameleon! And I always love, I don't have anything to do with aliens. I'm sure many people share that, sci-fi fans out there. Love it. I saw, it was late at night, the ultimate, for me, documentary about alien abductions. Because they compared abductions from all over the world, and it was fascinating that there was always like a through line of what happened to these people. That's what was so fascinating by it. And they always, every of these documentaries too, they always got some BBC guy, some just gaunt-looking guy hasn't seen the sun in weeks. You know, there's always a wind blowing the living shit out of his hair. That guy, even when he's indoors, there's a Nigel Richardson from the BBC. Close the window. And there the show was, with everything that I love, right? BBC announcer, alien abduction, and just launches, you know. Hello and welcome to Abduction Weekly, the program that examines abduction experiences, where they happened and where they happened and who they happened to. Today we go to 3 different corners of the globe, examining abduction experiences. First off, we go to New Delhi, India, where Taji reenacts his horrific abduction experience.
I was walking down the street, and suddenly there is this light shine down to me from higher than where I was, down to me, right? And suddenly it lifts me off the ground like some kind of like tractor beam light, right? And I'm like, what is that, right? And then suddenly I'm like one of like mother shape. Then they're doing medical examinations to me, right? Yeah, but you know, that was sore, you know. And, I wake up, I'm back on the earth, you know, in the field, you know, what happened, I say to myself, but no answer. That's all I remember. Oh, right, and then I reach into my pocket because I feel like some kind of like pressure there, right? And they give me a Snicker bar. I don't know why they do that, right? You think they're from space, maybe Mars bar, Starburst, something like that. Very tasty, good, Snicker bar. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Next off we go to Next off, we go to Allen, Texas. We talk to Billy Bob, who reenacts his horrific abduction experience.
I was out there rounding up some cattle, and it getting dark out. Suddenly, there's this light shine down to me from higher than where I was down to me. Sucked me up to some kind of like mothership or something like that. They started doing experimentations to me and so forth. And then they stuck something in my ass.
Absolutely fascinating. Next off, we go to Hollywood, California. We talk to Chico Ramirez, who reenacts his horrific abduction experience. Yeah. I was on the leaving work. I work at the Gap, and I had to leave because I had to look up the shop. And I'm taking a shortcut home through the alleys, and suddenly, it was dark,
and there's this light that shine down to me from higher than what I was down to me. And they like sucked me up to like some kind of like mother ship. And all the aliens, they look like snakes. They're reptilian. No thanks. And then they stuck something in my ass. I miss those guys.
Oh. Oh shit.
We've had a stressful year or so. We ended up buying a home, which sounds impressive, but no. It's almost like the wrecking ball was about to take it down, and we're like, no, we can fix it. And I think the first thing when you're buying a home is location. When I say location, be close to a supermarket, because you will always be running there for something you have forgotten, because you will forget shit. Like I went in there recently and did a couple items. I stress a couple as in two. Run over to that 9 items or less lineup. You ever notice when you're in this lineup, you feel compelled to count the other people's items to make sure they're not pulling a fast one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All day ahead of me has got a 6-pack of Coke, 4 loaves of bread. To me, this is 10. And you gotta say something. And she doesn't get it, so you start looking for backup. This bullshit over here. Eventually, you just gotta explode. Go, hey! What? It's 9 and you got 10. And she's like, well, no, because the plastic tabs on the Coke mixed in 1 and she got through. That pissed me off. Went back the next day. I bought like 3 dozen eggs, 5 bags of flour, 4 cartons of milk, 7 tubes of icy sugar, 4 tubes of baking soda, all attached to the plastic tab. Slammed it on the counter. He goes, that's going to be like 27 items. But, 1 cake. I'm going to need help to the car.
That's
Well,
petty.
fixing the home, though, that's been oh my God. Because the thing is, my wife, she wants me to fix shit, but has no concept of what's hard and not hard. Right? She'll come on and say,
Hey, you know the window?
yeah,
The thing around the window. Can we just
what, the window, the frame?
Can we make that wider?
Open up a beer, I'll be back in like 8 minutes. But no, then in the next minute, she'll just go,
You know the wall here? Can we move that like 18 inches?
no! What's the matter with you? What's a major construction done that I'm just not capable of? You know. So I asked a friend of mine, I said, hey, do you know of any construction people you can recommend? And he goes, yes. He goes, I hired these guys, this East Indian construction team. It's a friend of a friend, right? And he has his company. He hired him, he came in on budget, everything was done really nicely, couldn't be happy. And I'm like, great, any drawbacks? And he goes, yes, English is a bit of a task, you know, like the main guy speaks English pretty good, but the rest of the guys rely on him for instructions, and that's how the whole ship runs. I'm like, but you're happy. He goes, could be happy. So, I hired these guys on, it's exactly what he said. The main guy is firing out instructions, and they're running around doing the thing, everything's great. Well, 30 minutes into the day, this guy's phone goes off, and I see him getting in a big heated conversation, and he comes running back over to me, and I'm boss, by the way. That's I refer to as boss. He comes running over. Boss, listen. We got a water main break downtown, right?
like got everything flooding, everything, too much water everywhere, that's destroyed, right? I have to go over and fix right now. This is Sanjeev. This is Sanjeev. He will fix it this way, that way, whichever way you want to get to Sanjeev, fix it. Boom, and he's gone. It's me and Sanjeev. Doesn't take Sanjeev long to run into trouble. 8 minutes later. Boss, listen. We go take road team out there too, then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Go take them, go to big street, then go to the street lying down that way, you go the whole way on that side, on that side. This way you want to do it, we do it, same thing. And I'm like, show me what you're talking about. So he takes me to the entrance of the house, and we had wanted a little puck light, cute little puck light, flush to the sea, little puck light. And they've installed 8 in a circle. Like we were going to be putting in a fucking transport. And I'm trying to stay positive. I'm like, first off, nice work. Flush, level, good illumination. Excellent work. But the problem is, you have 8 lights in a circle, and we just want 1 light in the middle. It's like, oh, right, okay. Boss, listen, don't want it like 1 light, right? Go there, then go there, then we fish down there, and then hold me, then we put that big fish on the side, or the other side, then we can do it one way or other, which way you want to do it, we do it, same thing. Eight's good. So I'm kind of splitting time now because I'm originally from Vancouver, and then I have a place in LA now, and the furnishing of both it's frightening. You know, it's very expensive for one, and again, the wife just loves the new furniture stuff, right? And she's like,
Get ready, can I go shopping?
where?
IKEA.
First off, IKEA freaks me out. Okay? How many times you go to IKEA and you need nothing? Nothing! But they put that impulse buy shit in the aisles, you can't help yourself. Walking by, it's like, tea candles. Pick up 100 for $4.95. Get a couple of those just in case. Just in case what? The last time your neighbor came around behind your door, do you got any tea candles? Yes! I got 100! How many do you need? They do design the interior of the IKEA. It's almost like they got an architect and a psychologist. We want them to enter, but we don't want them to leave. You ever tried to get the hell out of an IKEA prematurely?
Nope.
If the fire broke out in IKEA, kiss your ass goodbye. That's how it works again. We're going in circles. Leave a trail of bread or something. You have no idea where you are in that store. Once that door hits your ass on the way in, you better have the afternoon free. You're just walking around. Every now and then, they give you little arrows as to where the hint is where the hell the exit is. You're like a rat in a maze in there. You spot an arrow and you freak out. I'm just like, no! No! Follow me! We've been in here for hours. I'm getting hungry. We have meatballs. That's how you sell your shitty meatballs. Your people are trapped. Let me tell you something. The next time somebody sells you 30 meatballs for 99 cents, it ain't fucking meat. It's that particle board shit they make the shells out of. Put that in a blender with some gravy.
I consumed so much fiber, 3 days later you pass an ottoman. Friends come over, hey, that's a nice ottoman. No, don't sit there, don't sit there.
Don't sit there, don't sit there.
IKEA doesn't even function like a normal store. Normal store, you find what you want, buy it, go home. Not IKEA. You found what you want, your adventure is just beginning. You get a piece of paper and a shitty little golf pencil, and you gotta write the name of that thing down. And then, you can't ask anybody there for any kind of help, they didn't speak your language. Excuse me, where can I find that bar stool? That's not the bar stool. That's a downstairs. How do I get down? Is there some, American furniture store over there in Shanghai? We make them pronounce shit the way we want? Make their lives difficult?
Nebraska.
Bunch of customers there walking around. Tao là sắm đầu đi hả? Tao là sắm đầu đi là Murphy bed. Tao chỉ thấy lẽ là Murphy bed đúng không hả? Tao đi xin lão qua Murphy bed là mau đã. Murphy bed là thi tranh tục.